The year is approximately 850 BC. The great prophet Elijah has been taken to heaven in a whirlwind. His successor Elisha mourned. His prayers for the spirit that covered Elijah to be on him was answered. He now carries the mantle and the terrifying authority of the living God. Men from Jericho who witnessed the event saw the spiritual power on him. They said unto Elisha, "The ground is barren, the water of the spring is naught." Elisha cast salt into the spring and healed the waters. Elisha declared to the men of Jericho, "There shall not be from thence any more death or barren land." After he tarried in Jordan, Elisha departs from the city of Jordan and walks toward Bethel. As Elisha approached the city and was going up by the way, there came forth young adolescent boys out of the city as mob taking the path towards Elisha. "Go up, you bald head! Go up, you bald head!
Go up, you bald head! Go up, you bald head!"
This was no innocent playground taunt. Bethel was a center of idolatry. These young men were challenging Elisha's authority, telling him to go up, to disappear or die, just as Elijah had. To understand what happens next, we must look back to the law of Moses. In Leviticus 26:21-22, God issued a specific warning to an apostate Israel. If they remained hostile to him, he would send wild animals to rob them of their children. To understand what happens next, we must look back to the law of Moses. In Leviticus 26:21-22, God issued a specific warning to an apostate Israel. If they remained hostile to him, he would send wild animals to rob them of their children. The curse Elisha utters is not a personal vendetta, but a formal invocation of the covenant.
The bears in the woods were a physical manifestation of God's protection.
As recorded in 2 Kings 2:24, there came forth 2 she-bears out of the woods. 42 of the mockers are mauled.
What became of those who fled?
The judgment is swift, calculated, and public. The Bible provides a recurring theme for this moment. 2 Chronicles 36:16 tells us that the people mocked the messengers of God until the wrath of the Lord rose against his people, till there was no remedy. In Hosea 13:8, God describes his own judgment against the rebellious as being like a bear robbed of her cubs. The bears in the woods were a physical manifestation of God's protective jealousy over his word. The story of Elisha and the bears is a sobering 2026 reminder that the Word of God is not to be trifled with. It is a story about the transition of power, the sanctity of the prophetic office, and the gravity of a broken covenant.